In this video, we're going to be using our statistics techniques to make predictions. So a hotel chain is planning a promotional event to raise its customer base. The chain surveys a random sample of 4,500 households from a community to see if adults would travel for a nominal fee in exchange for attending a promotional seminar. The survey results show how many adults in each household would be interested in participating, and if so, what location is preferred: ocean, mountains, and city, and how many of the three locations the participants would go to. Of the 27 households surveyed, 7 indicated an interest in participating. The table lists the data for those 7 households. So, calculate the proportion of households that indicated an interest in participating, rounding to the nearest thousandth. So, interest in participating. So, there were 27 total households surveyed, and 7 indicated an interest in participating. So let's go ahead and just put that into Desmos so we could get the proportion here. So we've got 7 divided by 27, which if we went to the thousandth place would be 2.59. So this would be 0.259. Calculate the proportion of those interested in participating who prefer traveling in the ocean. So now we're narrowing it down to those interested in participating, which that total is 7. And then we want to do traveling in the ocean. So we're going to look at our categorical data. So 1 ocean, 2 ocean, 3 oceans. All right, we're going to calculate the decimal point on that one as well. So we've got 3 divided by 7. So we got 0.42. We would have to round that to 9. So 0.429. If approximately 11,250 adults live in the community, predict the number who would participate that prefer traveling in the ocean. So for this one, we take the number that they give us, the 11,250. We multiply that by the proportion that's interested in participating, so 0.259, and then we multiply that by those who prefer traveling to the ocean, so 0.429. And then we get that value. Now, when I'm going to do these values, it's more accurate if I use these fractions than the rounded decimal places. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm actually going to do parentheses 7 divided by 27 times 3 divided by 7, and then times, and let's see, the number was 11,250, so 11,250. So I would get that 1,250 people would be the prediction on how many would prefer to travel to the ocean. For those with an interest in participating, calculate the mean number of household members who might participate. So we need the mean of household members participate. Okay. And then we also need the mean who might go. All right, so the mean who would participate, we would just take these numbers right here and we would put them into a calculator and do the total. We add them all up and divide by the total. So let's go ahead and do that in Desmos together. So I'm going to use a parentheses, and I'm going to go 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2. And then I'm going to divide by the total, which is 7. So I end up with 2.714 for that mean. And then the mean that might go, I'm going to add these numbers up this time. So in this case, I'm going to use parentheses so I get the numerator of my fraction. 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. And I'm going to divide by 7 again, and I get 1.8 0.57. All right. Finally, on number 5, the nominal fee for travel is $50 for each adult that participates. Predict the amount the hotel chain can expect from the promotion. So we're going to start with this number of adults, so 11,250. I'm going to multiply that by the proportion of households that indicated interest, which is technically this right here. So I'm going to use the fraction versus the rounded decimal, and I'm going to multiply that with $50. All right, so let's go put that into Desmos. So 11,250. So it is 11,250 times 7 divided by 27. And that times, I believe it was 50. So 833.33333. So it'd be 145, 833.333. So we could do this here, and we could probably chop off this 3 right here since it's money. It would make more sense to go to the hundredths place.